And I know people are gonna ask, but I did, in order to save money. The biggest expenses was really food and improper management of finances. When I became a personal trainer, I also took a nutrition specialist course, and that was just so I could understand the minimum amount of body needs and to plan a proper meal planning. And for a while I was doing meal planning for a lot of people, but it wasn't where my heart was at. It wasn't where God was leading me to. I still do meal planning, but for myself, my wife, my child, I did what I like to call the poor man's diet. And it's different for everybody. You gotta account BMIs, you gotta account how your body reacts to certain foods, if you're allergic or have any restrictions. And yes, I still do it, but it lowered our expenses from $150 or $200 a week down to, at that time it was $50 a week. And I put my dad on that diet too. I got him a diet. He told me his wants, his needs, what he didn't like eating, what he liked eating, and I made a diet for him as well, because he's already old. And in his situation, he doesn't really have a retirement account. So I made a diet for him, and he started investing with me as well. And I'm building up his retirement through this. So if you're wondering, yeah, I still do meal planning. Hit me up. There will be a charge, obviously, but it's everything you need to have a balanced diet according to your likes and dislikes. And I'll send it to you as a PDF, or if you live close by to me, I'll give you an actual notebook. And with my dad, well, me, I can eat the same thing every single day for years. And that was back when I was doing my personal training. I was really hyper focused on myself, and I didn't really care much for flavor or for difference or whatever. For my dad, I made it so that he could change his proteins to different ones that still satisfied those restrictions, to be able to keep his costs low, to have enough money to invest. So if you do have that hyper focus and you're ready to make a change and you want to save money, like I said before, you can either pay the $1,000 I did to become your own meal planner, and to do it in the most safe and effective way, so that your body doesn't quit on you before you start making your first $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month. But or you can hit me up and I can give you a personalized meal plan with your likes, your dislikes all associated with correctly. Make sure it's a whole balanced diet, complete nutrition balanced diet, because honestly, any other diet besides a balanced diet will give you some sort of nutritional deficiencies. I don't care what anybody says, like, I took a course for this. I did this for years, and I've successfully built up the capital to be able to do what I want. And I've placed a bunch of people on this path. It's not about losing weight with this diet. It's not about losing weight. It's not about making muscle. It's about freeing up money for investing. All right, and to do it in a healthy way. Obviously, you probably are going to lose weight. Are you going to be hungry at the time? I wasn't. It's based on high fiber. It's a high fiber diet. It's don't quote me on this, but it is diabetes friendly. All right, it's not for every person with diabetes, but it is friendly towards them, because the way I design it has enough fiber to the sugar ratio to help put less of a strain on your pancreas. So things like that are taken into consideration. If you are diabetic, I don't deal with people with those kinds of things. That's why you have nutritionists for, and I'm not qualified to do that. But I mean, it's your own risks. You gotta sign your disclaimers and stuff like that. It's not about your body weight or whatever you want to call it. It's about freeing up your finances, and that's why I call it the poor man's diet. But hit me up if you want to get it, and I can design one specially for you. and we'll talk about the cost later, because I haven't done it in a long time and I still need to find out how much money you can free. But it's a giant questionnaire too. I had a questionnaire for it and everything. But just hit me up, man, if you want to free your finances, and if you know that you're spending way too much on food, hit me up. I also took courses for financial management. I can give you help if you want a personal training plan. I can do that as well. I don't charge as much as everybody else does in these days and times, because this is not my main source of income. I want to help you out, but I also need to get paid for my time.